Hey guys, how you going? Alright, I was just watching a movie, but I started thinking about some things apart from today with Michael Jackson dying. That was an absolute shock to me and everybody else, I'm sure. Still trying to get a grips around this, that Michael Jackson actually died totally out of the blue today. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. In the title of this, How to Make More Money, I'm actually going to give you a bit of an insight on not a case of making more money, but maybe you can raise your prices without worrying about not getting work. This is a way where you can actually get more work, and you got to make prices not really that important. It's got nothing to do with it as far as you're concerned when speaking to your client on the phone. Alright, so just give us a second. We'll get back to how to keep those prices at a reasonable level, if not go up a bit more, based on how to talk to your clients on the phone. Main reason I'm bringing this up is because I just scored a gig and I charged them. I thought, what the hell, I'm going to try for this. $650, and they took it without question. Anyway, let's see what I was doing. We're watching the new Mortal Kombat movie. I couldn't really get much of a grip on it, but that's what we're doing at the moment, and just about making this video. Alright, now what I'm getting at, when you speak to a client on the phone, providing you are the type of DJ who has your own business and you get phone calls, when you speak to somebody on the phone, try to avoid the whole point of price whatsoever. If anything, don't talk to them in a business way. Don't talk to them like a client. Try to get on the wavelength of someone you know, a friend, any sort of current events that are happening, if you can slip into that. What I do when somebody asks me for I'm looking for a DJ for wedding, 21st, whatever, on the 25th of blah blah, whatever date. No worries, I'll just have a look at my diary. Now while you're fumbling through your diary, try to think of some sort of current event you could maybe strike up a conversation with. For instance, today Michael Jackson dying. For us in Victoria, the whole bloody swine flu thing, because I've got a bit of a cold again, so that's been brought up. And get them talking. I know I'm a little bit sick, but who cares? Johnny Walker's the way to go. It's medicine. So my point is here. Stay on the subject of price for as long as possible. This is what I do. I get talking with clients, and I find with girls, with women, if I'm on the phone and I get a little tee or if I get not really guys, but if I get a Sheila or a girl to laugh or giggle, I got ya. It's never failed. Anytime I get a bit of a laugh or a chuckle out of some girl, woman, whatever, I got her. She's mine. You have now booked me without even thinking about it. The gig I'm doing tomorrow night, this Sheila rang me 4 or 5 times. She kept trying to beat me in price and all this sort of thing. And I was actually with my old boss the first night she rang. She rang me 3 times while I was there visiting. And he said to me, she is going to book you without a doubt, because she's saying, I can get a DJ for this price and that price. And it's like, well, if you can get it cheaper, then rumbles. Then you go with that person. Well, she didn't want to. I come recommended by the place I'm going to be tomorrow night, and I don't know what the hell they said about me, but she was persistent in getting me. So what I did is I dropped the price by about $20 for tomorrow night, just to clench it, which I did. I had a gig on tomorrow night anyway. I got DJ Dave doing a gig in my area where I'm going to be around my area tomorrow night, but I've got to go outside of my area about 20 to 30 k's away because at this reception area, I want to go and talk business with them. I can highly recommend to buy this place, and I want to trying to work in some sort of business arrangement with them. This is the only reason I'm doing it, because these people are driven me nuts. But my other point is, I was looking through my bookings today, and I'm noticing that I'm hitting $50, $100, $150, $200 more than usual pricing that I'm hitting people, and I'm not really getting them not... Yeah, you can hear the rumble going on. I'm not really getting them back away from me. Either they book on the spot, or I let it go, and a day or two later they're booking. Now, a lot of this has got to do with talking to a client like a friend, or like just if you were meeting someone at the pub or whatever, general conversation. And then, then you get into the whole price structure. Then you say what you offer. I mean, I usually say, it comes with obviously the sound system, full lighting, smoke effects, blah, blah, blah. And then I say, whatever music you want, you just let me know prior to the gig, and I'll have it for you, no matter what you want. Never tell a client they've got to provide CDs, unless it's totally out there and you cannot. There's no way you're going to get it. Like a lot of the Greek, Italian, and all that sort of music, there's no way I could get that stuff. I don't know what stuff that they actually like, so I just get them to bring that to me. But any general music that we know, don't ever tell a client, no matter what it is, heavy metal or classical, whatever, don't ever tell a client they've got to bring the CDs, because that is your job. You have got to bring all the music. That's what they're paying you for, unless it's completely out there. So there's something to think about. Now, I know with John, he's gotten rid of A1 parties. Now, he was worth a lot of money anyway, because of the amount of massive light show and everything he had. The only difference is there, when someone rings to book you, they're not looking at a massive light show. They're not even looking at you. All they're doing is hearing you on the phone. So you strike up a conversation. Don't be business-like. Try to stay away from being business. Be real friendly and chipper, and if you can get a laugh out of them, you've got them. I'd say 99% of the time, you get a laugh, you've got them, because I do. So that's what I got to say about all these things to do with people dropping prices, which I understand why people are doing this, but the way I said, I don't want to be the job we do. I don't want to prostitute, what we do. If anything, everything else is going up, so we should too, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, that's just a way of what I think, how you can approach it. And it's real funny, because I'm reading everywhere, everyone's dropping their price. I'm putting my price up. And believe it or not, ever since I started putting my price up, I'm getting more work than I've ever gotten before. Figure that one out. I mean, where do you think the money come from for new lights, concert tickets, and all this sort of stuff? I'm making more money. So just think about that. Same goes with you. Just treat people like they're a friend, or you met them at the pub. Don't be real business-like to them on the phone. Alright, once again, I'm still blown away by the whole Michael Jackson thing. That came out of left field. That came out of nowhere. I heard today that he was actually going to be touring Australia after the UK, and I was prepared to pay next to anything to go. In other words, I was prepared to pay $2,000 to $3,000 for a ticket, because imagine if it was the last time you'd have a chance to go and see Elvis in concert, and you had a feeling this was going to be near the end. You would just pay it. Well, as far as I was concerned, I knew this was going to be near the end of Michael Jackson, and he wouldn't be touring again, so I was willing to pay it. But not going to happen. Very sad day. With Michael Jackson, I've seen that Brian S. Red has put up a video in relation to this, and I'm glad he did. It was actually quite upsetting. I heard about it 7:15 this morning. I was midway through having my breakfast, and basically I dropped my spoon in my bowl of cereal, because I just could not believe what I was hearing on the news. I started watching the news at 7, it comes through at 7:15. And, no word of it. The minute the word hit, they come on the news, and I'm like, basically, what the hell? This can't be right. But it did happen, and there's only one guy left out of the real big leagues, and that's Paul McCartney. We lost Elvis, we lost John Lennon, we lost Michael Jackson. The last one's going to be Paul McCartney. When he goes, the absolute big knobs of total top stardom will be gone. let's hope that doesn't happen. I would still like to see Paul McCartney in concert before he decides to hang it up or kick the bucket. Alright guys, we'll practice and enjoy. I've got a gig on for you tomorrow night, and we might do a catch up with Dave at the end of tomorrow night too, with the gig he's doing for me, locally around the corner from me. But anyway, alright, think about what I said guys, and practice and enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye guys.